I wrote many a newspaper column about Welland's loss of identity over the years. In my perception, Welland has been adrift for a while. We lost a lot of industrial jobs, a few thousand over the years, as a matter of fact. And Welland was just going nowhere from all indications. So I sort of started thinking that we needed a community meeting to discuss what the future held for Welland and possibly come up with a new identity for the city. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Welland's motto used to be, it still is, but where rails and water meet, and it no longer applies because rails and water do not meet anymore in Welland because of the canal bypass project. So we needed something new to replace that. That was my feeling, and that's what Paul Turner and I started having individual meetings about. And then we decided to have a community meeting involving Dan Patterson and other people, and eventually it led to It's All Well and Good. Well, getting back to the sense of identity again, we want to give Welland something to build a future on. I don't think there is anything in place right now. There are very many things have been tried, very many things are being tried. Several years ago, for example, call centers were seen as the most promising savior for Welland, but they sort of collapsed. There was not much future in call centers for Welland. So we just wanted to build something on which Welland could grow in the years ahead. What does the future hold for It's All Well and Good? Well, we have to have more community dialogue. We have to be able to chart a course for the future. We had that one All Well and Good meeting, but it doesn't mean that it ends there because the ball has to continue rolling. We have to gather momentum and keep that momentum going for the future. Yes, we had a meeting a couple weeks ago, and at that time we decided we were going to adjourn until possibly late January or early February, and then reconvene again, and then have the committee decide what's next. Are we going to have a second It's Well and Good similar to the first, or are we going to try something different? It was a great evening because we rounded up some pretty good speakers. We had a good attendance, and it shone a positive light on what Welland has to offer. I think many of the people there were taken by surprise that so many good things are happening in this community, but people just don't know that. And we see the need to continue this so that more people are made aware of what Welland has to offer and could have to offer in the years ahead. Well, I like the people. I'm a lifelong Welland resident, born, bred, and one day dead, probably, but I have no intention to leave here. I could have left here a couple of times when I was employed in the newspaper industry, but I decided to stay in my hometown. I like Wellanders. It's a caring community. It's a resilient community. I think it has a good future. We've struggled through tough times, and we've managed to pull together. As I said, a caring community, a very warm community, a community that rallies behind important causes like Save the Hospital. So there's much happening in Welland that's good and worth caring about. Okay, I have a few. I like Merritt Island, but I also like the canal trails. I like walking the trails. I like the Niagara College Green Lung. My dog and I walk there every morning. I think it's a great feature Welland has, and once again, people don't even know it's there. It has a great attraction, the butterflies. Beautiful butterflies visit there in the summertime, and many more people should take advantage of that and just walk over and watch the butterflies in the echinacea. It's great. I've taken many great photographs there, and it's beautiful. I also like Welland's old neighborhoods. I grew up in an old neighborhood, King and Fifth Street. Back then it was highly ethnic. It was mainly Croatian, some Polish, some Hungarian, and some French. Much of that has changed over the years because those people have moved on or died over the years. But it's still a great place to visit. It's nice to see that the neighborhood is changing and it's being improved by the new people who are moving in there. I also like the fact that Welland has a Frenchtown, and it's nice to be able to walk through Frenchtown streets and read street signs in both official languages. I also like the old wartime neighborhoods, York Street, Corvette Street, Katy Street. It's a lot of history there. People don't even know where these names came from. So Welland has a lot.